Hey guys, what's up? It's Megan and welcome back to my channel. Today I have my friend Carly with me.
Hi.
Carly has been diagnosed with bipolar type 2 disorder. I need to know more information about bipolar 2. Okay. What is it?
So bipolar type 2, from my understanding, is that I don't ever reach full mania. It's more of hypomania, and I have really severe depressive episodes. And the depressive episodes last a lot longer than my hypomania. It's just kind of riding the waves in between the two.
Right. From my understanding, bipolar type 2 depressive episodes are more prominent. Yeah. Just so people know, hypomania is a less severe form of mania. So when I'm manic, it's very extreme. It's like I go from being a normal person to now I'm spending a ton of money, I'm hanging out with homeless people, I'm doing cocaine, I'm getting in the car with people I don't know, just making reckless decisions. And hypomania, which I've also had hypomania in the past, can actually be kind of fun. Like you have a ton of energy. I know that for me, when I had the hair salon business, I would get hypomanic a lot, and I was just really productive. I would get so much done in such a short period of time. Yeah, it was fun sometimes.
It's also a lot easier to hide too when you're hypomanic, because
Yes.
people just think you're in like a good mood.
Yes.
And you just had a good night's rest and you're super productive, and it's a lot easier to hide because you're not doing all those like extreme things. I mean, you still can, but it's few and far between than a regular like manic episode of a bipolar type 1.
Yeah, when you're hypomanic, what do you do? Like, what's your symptoms when you're hypomanic?
I have unlimited energy. I want to start so many projects. I'm really funny and outgoing. I want to party. I'm just like
Partying.
Yeah.
Partying and bipolar, we'll do it. We'll get into that in a later video.
For
but
sure.
yeah, partying and bipolar is a thing for sure.
Drinking a lot.
Do you sleep much?
No. And I've always kind of had a problem with sleeping, just because my sleep schedule is insane. But
do you have a hard time sleeping when you're depressed and hypomanic, or just one or the other?
just when I'm hypomanic. When I'm depressed, I can sleep 16 hours a day and then wake up, watch TV, maybe eat something if I'm feeling like it or if I have to, and I'll go right back to bed. So yeah, when I'm depressed, no, I sleep all the time, and it's like an ongoing joke with my friends, especially people that don't know I have bipolar. They're like, "Oh, Carly, she loves to sleep. She sleeps so much."
Yeah, and you're like, it's not actually
Yeah.
a good thing.
No, I'll get like text messages, like in a group text message, and they'll be like, "Carly, why aren't you responding?" And there's guaranteed one or two people will be like, "Oh, well, it's 2 o'clock. She's not even up yet, so she'll respond when she gets up." And they just think it's like a quirky, funny thing of mine that I like to sleep.
I know. Unless people are aware of someone having a mental illness, go fly under the radar a little bit. I know that I flew under the radar with my bipolar disorder for a long time. A lot of people, when I would be really hypomanic, just thought that I was really productive, and people would say to me like, "Wow, you're like Superwoman, you can do this and that and just get all this stuff done." And I would take pride in that. Like, yeah, I can get up and go do a CrossFit class, then work a 12-hour day, then clean my house, and I felt like that's like, look at me go. But it turns out to not necessarily be a great thing. But actually, if you have bipolar disorder and you can channel your hypomania and have it be productive and not go tip over the edge, then it's not a bad thing. I want you to get to know more about Carly. So Carly, how old are you now, and how old were you when you got diagnosed with bipolar type 2?
I am 31, and I was diagnosed in 2011 with bipolar disorder. Before that, I was in and out of therapy pretty much, honestly, my whole life. And originally I was just diagnosed with depression, and I was on antidepressants. And for you that have bipolar and have taken antidepressants, you know that sometimes that can swing you really high or really, really low. Yeah. I was struggling with that for a little bit, and in 2011 I had a pretty severe depressive episode where I was pretty suicidal, and there was an attempt, and I just, luckily, I don't know how I did it, but I was strong enough to ask for help, which was the first time I've ever reached out like that, and that's when I got properly diagnosed with
Thank
bipolar
God
type
she's
2.
still here. I know that it's really hard to come forward with suicidal ideation and attempts, and I know that I've done the same thing, and it is really freeing to talk about it, because I know a lot of times when people have suicidal ideation or they've made a suicide attempt, they can feel a lot of shame and embarrassment about it, and I think it's awesome that we're coming forward with that, because I think it's really important.
And I think a lot of people can relate to it too. I think suicide is such like a taboo topic, but it's so common. A lot of people deal with it and people don't want to talk about it, but a lot of people go through it, and
absolutely,
it is a sad and, you know, a serious thing, but I don't think that it should be a topic that's not talked about.
It doesn't matter what you look like or what car you drive or how much money you have. Suicidal ideation can hit anyone at any time. It doesn't matter what your life circumstances are. It is a chemical imbalance in your brain, and it is okay to get help, and I hope that if you are in that state of mind that you get the help that you need, because there is help out there available, and we all need to feel comfortable to be honest when we're feeling that way. I know that I have been terrified in the past to tell anyone that I was having suicidal ideation and wanted to end my life, but now that I'm open about it, it's just really freeing and really healing. Guys, thanks for watching this video. If you're new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up, and we will see you next time. Bye guys.